こんにちは。リズです。よろしくお願いします。ロストインランダムの6回目です。黒いダイスを背負ってる。また、夢の中なんだろうけど、今回は随分違いますね。ここ、2タウンですよね。前回までもお話は、2タウンでシーモアの目を取り戻し、大神の目を直してもらいました。ダイスの目が3まで出るようになったので、少しカードの選択が増えるかな。ダイスが大きくなっていってますね。どんな夢なんだろう。
Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever! Never touch it again.
奇数だったんですね。偶数とすごく似ているから、区別がつきませんでした。
I have it because I desire it odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, odd. Something special.
何をもらえるんだろう。
No, you can't have anything. But you can earn it. Go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
この仮面をつけても大丈夫なのかな。
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster! You! Oh, wait! Wait!
3ダムの街は2タウンに比べて物騒ですね。至るところに剣や矢が落ちています。大きいですね。あれが3ダムを統治している3人なのかな。
What do you mean you've seen bigger?
ダイスが落ちていますね。2タウンでは見なかったと思うんですけど、戦争をしているから、ダイスが落ちているんでしょうか。やっとスパイダーのゴンドラに追いつきました。
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey! Where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6R child is missing! I repeat, a 6R is missing. I can be rewarded for any rules by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
マンクロフトだったっけ？最初の街にいた子供たちがスパイダーの中にいましたね。シクストピアに行くのに、2タウン、3ダムを経由していくようになっているのかな？街の広場まで来ました。
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
クイーンは街を混乱させたいのかな？
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
What was I talking about?
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
昔は立派だったの？
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
ご覧の通り、貴族だと言われてもわからないよ。
You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder.
金が王族のものだったなら、この人も王族だったってことかな。
Royal families are like servants. They tend to expand to the size of their manor.
そうなの？
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
子供を見なかった？
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
探しているんだよ。
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
知らなそうですね。
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
会った人のことも覚えないのか。プライバシー以前の問題だと思うんですけど。
Fascinating, fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
よいよ。
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings.
知っているってことにしておいた方が良いのかな。
Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
誰だろう。案外、クイーンだったりして。
That's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you. My word, what an opinion indeed.
間違った選択肢だったのかな。
Find them. Let none who attack the king. Let none of them. Where was it?
鐘が割れてる。特に何かあるわけじゃないみたいですね。
Call me crazy. I've got half a mind what was I talking about? The attack has begun! The king must be saved!
王様って殺された王様のことかな。
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
騎士のような姿をしていますね。
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important. I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
王の護衛をしていた人物なんですね。
Oh, even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years. Don't you remember?
忘却の技でも食らった感じに見えますね。
What? How did you know my name?
数分前の話なのに忘れてる。
What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
食べられちゃったけど、ずいぶんのんきですね。バーニーの居場所はわからないままだけど、食べられたのを助ける方法はあるのかな。子供を見ませんでしたか？
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
カクカクした格好って面白い言い方しますね。
Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
シャドーマンって何？
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
都市伝説や子供に聞かせる怖い話に出てくる怪物みたいな存在かな。押し入れのお化けの話や暗くなって出歩くとさらわれるなんて話を聞いたことあったな。
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
男の子を見なかった？
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
さっきもシャドーマンの話が出ました
As well
ね。
they should. You should be afraid, child.
話が進行しそうな住民をやっと見つけました。
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
まあ、捕まってましたね。
Oh, you really are in over your head. If it was anyone, it was him. That's just who he is. None of us can change our nature. That's what I believe. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
教えて。
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
そうなんだ。
You will, very soon. If you snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
マルグロー通りの明かりを消せば、シャドーマンが出てくる。か、マルグロー通りがどっちなのかはわからないけど、この辺のはず。
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
シャドーマンについて聞けるみたいです。
You want to know about the Shadow Man? The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day.
他に特徴はないの？
He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrow Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun.
街灯って消えるの？
Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet.
街灯を勝手に消せちゃうのはどうかと思うけど、消せる場所がどこかにありそうですね。こっちかな？ああ、スイッチだ。大師、あっちのスイッチを踏んでね。
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
キャンディーがある場所に行けば、シャドーマンが出てくるかな。でも、バーニーを助け出す方法はわからないままですね。行けば、方法がわかるのかな。
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
食べられてたけど、間に合ってよかった。
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
戦争中じゃ、怖い話よりも巻き込まれないかが重要だもんね。
Now, I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
人質って何に対しての人質なの？
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this kiss children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
シャドウマンが欲しいものってなんだろう。
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
なんとかしないとバーニーを助けられないよね。
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets war to end.
まあ、戦争中だと怖い話の怪物のことなんてどうでもよくなりますもんね。
Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is a greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
戦争を終わらせるのが今回の流れみたいですね。
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
ツータウンでは犬って言ってたような気がするけど、今回は友達のコスプレになってる。
Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
ありゃ、怒らせてしまいました。
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
王様が殺された真相がわかれば、戦争が終わるのかな。護衛だった人が思い出してくれれば、すぐに戦争が終わりそうなんですけど、病んでしまっているし。
That poor woman, completely mad.
話してみたら何か変わるかな。ああ、ストーリーが進行するびっくりマークがありますね。
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
王様の話をしてたよ。
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want? Oh, with the children, the 3 children, well, something happened.
犯人は3つ子のうちの誰かなの？
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
何があったんだろう？
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
振り出しに戻った。
The children of the king! Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court was so... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't remember.
一人ずつ聞いてみるしかなさそう。
He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him just because I tried to get him to finish his vegetables. We all had a lovely laugh about it later. Or at least, I think we did.
笑い話にならないと思う。
She's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty. But she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me from giving her a bath. The only thing that impresses her is war.
物騒な人ですね。
I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more cultured. He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later and said the dish was as delicious as it was disappointing.
まともな人がいなかった。
Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice young lady.
護衛をしてたから、戦争を終わらせる方法を知っているのかな。
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
三つ子のものを持ってきたらよいのか。じゃあ、探してこよう。
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
今回はここまでにします。面白かったら続きも見てくださると嬉しいです。ご視聴ありがとうございました。投稿の励みになりますので、チャンネル登録、高評価をお願いします。コメントも書いてくださると嬉しいです。ツイッターもやっています。